Previously on Keeping Up with the Big Three.
At the Tehran Conference, the Western powers agreed to open a second front in Germany, and with the success of D-Day, the Allies have pushed the German troops out of France. The Red Army is also nearing Berlin, and victory in Germany seems certain. However, despite the destruction of the Imperial Japanese Navy at the Battle of Midway, Japan itself remains defiant.
Get the camera out of my face!
How do I feel? I'm absolutely furious.
You're literally overreacting. It's not that big of a deal.
Easy for you to say. I think they're all against me and I don't know what to do. And I think it's because I'm a communist.
So what were your reasons for coming to the conference today?
Well, I really thought it was important that I gain some security for the USSR against an invasion of Germany. Shouldn't be too hard.
I'm just here to put Stalin in his place. Make sure he doesn't get too much power.
We're here to establish the United Nations to maintain world peace as well as get Stalin in the fight against Japan. So let's get the easy step out of the way. Germany first.
I say we split Berlin in 4 quadrants.
Berlin? Why, because it's in my territory?
No, it's just about being fair, okay? Just about
Berlin
being fair.
just happens to be there.
Of course they would pick my spot to divide up amongst the 4 of them. I don't understand why they chose me to have the area that was going to get split up and they didn't pick France. I mean, France is not even here. And I just don't get it. I don't understand. I feel like they're all against me and I don't know what to do.
So Germany has been defeated, but Japan won't quit. What do we do?
It sounds like a huge problem.
Well, we really need your help.
Well, I think I might be more inclined to help you guys out if there was something in it for the USSR.
What if we promise to give you guys your islands back?
Then I think that we'd be glad to help.
So why did you ask for Stalin's help in the war against Japan?
Well, I wanted to limit American casualties and prevent from sending more American troops into Japan.
How do you feel about FDR asking you to help in the war against Japan?
Well, I am honored that he chose me over Churchill for help, but I don't think he realizes that the USSR lost the most people in both World War I and World War II. I'm going for it because I really want the Manchurian railroads and the islands that I lost to the Japanese.
Okay, so what are we going to do about Poland? Should we give them free elections?
I only recognize the Polish government if you guys give them free elections.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I'll totally follow through.
Good.
Yeah, no problem.
So are you really going to follow through with that promise?
No.
So how do you feel about Stalin agreeing to give free elections?
Oh, it's awesome. I didn't think that Stalin would give free elections to Poland without a fight.
Do you really believe that Stalin's going to follow through with that?
I really, really hope so. I mean, all will come, right?
Since Churchill and I are part of the United Nations, we wanted you to join.
Me and my 16 other socialist republics?
We can probably give you about 2.
2?
Yes, 2.
What about 16?
Well, the thing about it is, we can give you 2.
Why 2? Why not 16? I don't understand.
Ladies.
How do you feel about the terms of the United Nations agreement?
How do I feel? I'm absolutely furious. I asked for 16 of my socialist republics to be admitted into the UN and I only got 2 of them. This is outrageous. Like I can't even right now. Just can somebody get me water, please?
Stalin's demands for the UN.
Well, at first I was a little iffy about it, but I'm just glad that they're agreeing on the UN, so I'll do whatever it takes.
I was fine with the UN before Stalin got involved. He wanted 16 representatives. He's lucky he just got 2.
So a very important part for me in this conference today was to make sure that Germany would be paying the small number of $22 billion in reparations. $22
22 billion? Are you crazy? Do you realize how bad that was for Germany in World War I?
Have you seen the cities in the USSR that were destroyed by German Nazis? How am I supposed to pay for this? With pocket change?
That sounds like a you problem.
So how do you feel about not getting the reparations you wanted?
Well, I would say I'm disappointed, but I've been disappointed this whole time. I really haven't gotten anything I wanted in this conference, and I'm a little bit angry about it. Yeah.
So how do you feel about Stalin's request?
$22 freaking billion. Nobody has that kind of money. It went so horribly in World War I. I literally cannot deal with her right now. I can't even. I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to listen. So I'm getting up and I'm leaving. I'm done.
So how do you feel about this whole reparations issue?
Honestly, I don't understand why Stalin and Churchill just can't get along. Like, it's not even that big of a deal. So I think we've covered everything we needed to in this meeting, don't you guys think?
Sure.
Sure, I guess.
You're literally overreacting. It's not that big of a deal.
Easy for you to say you got everything you wanted.
Oh my god, I can't with you.
Oh, you're just so unfair.
So how did you feel about how the conference went?
Oh, it went great. It went awesome. I can't believe that they sat there and denied me everything that I wanted. And so, obviously, FDR and I, our friendship it's going down, and I think it's because of Churchill, but, because, him and I, we, don't even get me started about Churchill, literally.
Can't.
Wait,
Get the camera out of my face.
But you signed a contract.
This is what I think about your stupid contract. I'm done.
I feel like the conference went pretty well. Everyone pretty much got what they wanted, but there's definitely some tensions between Stalin and I now. Next time on Keeping Up with the Big Three. World War II finally comes to a close and Stalin does not follow through with the free elections in Poland. Bombs from the US are thrown in Hiroshima and Nagasaki until Japan finally gives up the fight. Tensions between the US and the USSR begin to rise, causing a growing fear of communism in the US. Stay tuned for the next episode of Keeping Up with the Big Three.